What's up guys, it's tehraz here, and today it's time for another time trial. This time it's time for Vinewood Bowl, and man was that annoying one. But about that in a second. I just quickly want to say that I know my videos have not been as entertaining before as they could be, but not to worry my friends, I will give my best to keep on trying. Learning to speak English even harder, better, faster, stronger. Shit, I just became kinda. Okay, time trial. That's why we're here. So this time trial is quite a long one. I mean, the time you have to beat is 3 minutes almost, but remember, you decide whether it's long or not. It's just as long as you make it. Too bad you can change other things that easily. I generally hate longer trials because I always ride a bike on these, and with bike it's so difficult for me to ride safe for 3 minutes on really curvy roads, giving my best and trying as all hell. So I just fall off and I have to start again. Better yet, I fall down and die, or I will fall down and the bike just goes off wandering, or moreover, it falls into water and gets destroyed. Well, if any of these happens, then you not only need to call Morse Mutual and reclaim it for a tremendous cost of $179 or something, you have to call your mechanic, get the bike delivered to you again, and then ride the bike to trial start location. Okay, but that's why I'm here, so you don't have to go through this horror yourself, even though you probably still will. Anyway, let's talk about the race a little, shall we? So it's a long one, right? Long races usually have one good thing about them. The game thinks you're slow. What I mean by that is that when we have a short time trial, you have very little room for mistakes. You lose a second, you won't make it. With long races, you have more time for mistakes, and if you can drive well, you don't have to try as hard. You will understand that later on in race. As for the route, I had many different options in mind. I thought of going to the freeway far east and driving on that, but even though I went flat out basically the whole way, it was still too long. So next up I tried riding along the GPS to the railroad and then drive on it to the canyon and go off there, but that needed too much luck, so I had to let go of that idea too. And then I remembered that I had done this time trial before. Yes, finally these are starting to repeat, so soon these annoying videos will be over for you. Back to my story. So I remembered that I had done this before, and last time I just followed the GPS and it worked last time, so why not try it again? And the past me was right as usual. All you need to do is set GPS to first and then drive there. Easy, right? Some tips for you for the trip. Still, use control as much as possible. Make sure you have fast bike with full upgrades. I had a couple of lads trying to do the race as well, but I overtook them every time on the straight, so my bike was just faster. Make sure you have a fully upgraded bike. Next up, I'm sure you knew all the other tips, but I'm sure this one will blow you out of the water. Always make sure you are on full health before the race, so if you crash you have a bit higher chance of surviving. Remember, if you die, you have to ride back to the start, and you don't want that. So always eat snacks before the race and make sure you have snacks to begin with. Final tip, just take it slow and try to understand where you can take risks and where not. This specific case, I took it really slow in the canyon, but when I got to the freeway I took 2 really extreme jumps that could have ruined my whole run. And again, they won me a lot of time, so the positives outweigh the negatives. This shit just turned into a philosophy lesson, didn't it? But I'm sure I made my point and talked about everything there is to talk about. That's it for this time trial, and take care guys.